Graced with Girls, and today I wanted to share with you what we will be using for our 2020-2021 school year as our group subjects. So these are just subjects that we do together as a family, usually every morning with our morning basket, and it's just things that we can do as a group. It makes our school days flow a lot smoother, and we love learning together. The first thing we'll be using is this I Am Devotional. It is Bible stories, devotions, and prayers about the names of God, and it says 40 reasons to trust God. And so this is a great devotional. It's got tons of great pictures, it has Bible stories, and it talks about the different names of God in the Bible and the ways that we can trust Him. So my girls have been loving this book. We started it this summer, and we will continue it this school year. So we really love this, and I highly recommend it. The next thing we will be using is more like a Bible curriculum. So we got the Apologia Who is God series, and this is a full year curriculum. And so we have the junior notebooking journal that we'll be using, just all of the girls will be using this one. And we also have the coloring book, mostly for my youngest daughter, who will be in kindergarten this year. But this is a great study, and it talks about just a biblical worldview and talks about who God is, how we know Him, how we trust Him. And so I'm really excited to dig into this with my girls this year, and I think it will be really great for my older girls especially. Now, we have always done science as a group and part of our morning basket, but this year, since I have a 7th grader, I decided to get her own science. And if you want to see what science she's using for her 7th grade year, I will link that video up above and down in the description box. But for all my other girls, we will be going through The Good and the Beautiful Marine Biology to start off our year. And my girls are super excited about this. One of my daughters actually wants to be a marine biologist when she gets older, which I think is really fun. And so we're gonna study this, and it is so much. I just got this in the mail, and so it's not bound yet. I don't have the student books made yet, but I've looked through it, and it is so beautiful, you guys. The pictures are amazing in here, and I think the girls and I are really gonna enjoy going through this. Now, my oldest daughter can join in on this with us anytime she wants to, but she does have her own 7th grade science curriculum, so she'll be doing that also. For history this year, we chose to do the Gather Round Homeschool U.S. Government Unit. Now, the reason I chose to use this year is because it's an election year, and I think it would be really great to talk about how our government runs, the different branches of government, and all of those types of things, so they can learn all about that and how an election works and everything. I think it will be fun to do this. This is a mini unit, so I think it's only like 10 weeks or something like that. And so we're going to be doing this, and I've looked through it a little bit. I've printed out the student books, and it looks amazing. So for my kindergartner, we're going to be using the pre-reader. I chose that one for her. For my 2nd grader, we're doing the early elementary student notebook. For my 4th grader, she's doing the upper elementary student notebook. And my 7th grader will be using the middle school student notebook. So every grade you teach the same lesson. They have their own grade specific notebooks that they have assignments out of that are grade level. And so I think it's going to be really great, and I'm excited to learn about that with them, and I think they're going to be excited about it too. While we're doing our government unit, I also want to dive in a little bit into American history, the states, and things like that. So we're going to make it a little more in depth, and I have this children's book, the Children's Book of America. So this book, let me read the little inside flap for you. It says it has history, folk tales, songs, and poems, heroes and everyday Americans. And so it's got all kinds of different things in here about different Americans, different folk tales and history, and it's just really pretty. Let me show you a couple of the pages. So there's some Native American folk tales and history, just some different things. It's got things about the Constitution and our flag and about our national anthem and just different things, and it's really neat, and I think we'll just kind of read through this together. Another thing that we're going to be using this year is the Good and the Beautiful's geography and grammar cards. So as you can see, it just has a highlighted state on the front, and then you flip it over and it basically just tells you what state that is. So I'm hoping we'll just use these like flashcards in our morning basket and together just learn where all the 50 states are. So I'm excited about that. And then to go along with that, we also have this 50 states book. And this is more just for fun, for learning about the different states. So it's got a 2-page spread on each state. It shows the state, it shows, it has facts and information about it, interesting facts, and also facts like the state bird and flower and all that. But then it also has famous people who are from that state, and then just famous landmarks and things. So it's just like a fun way to investigate the different states, and I think they're really gonna enjoy looking at this book this year. I hope you enjoyed seeing what we'll be using for our group subjects this year. And if you would like to see what the girls are using for their individual grade levels, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be posting those videos very soon. Thanks for watching.